Summer means vacation time for many families here in Western Mass, but the rising cost of travel, that can be a real problem. That's why AAA Northeast has some great information on how to keep more money in your pocket while also keeping your dream vacations alive and well. Joining me now is Wendy Marley from AAA Northeast. Wendy, thanks for being with us.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's go beyond the same old tips to travel on a budget. You have some different tips for us, like reversing your booking patterns. What does that mean?
Yes. So instead of starting with picking a destination, start with what has the best prices for airfare? What's something that's a little bit more off the beaten track? Or contact your travel advisor and see what they might recommend for destinations that are up and coming. A lot of times that can help because if you're looking at the same old destinations, then pricing. Chances are everyone else is looking at that, and the prices tend to be a little bit higher. But sometimes thinking outside the box, being flexible with your dates and the times of year that you're going can help with that as well.
Great information. This next tip I'd never heard of. So what is shoulder season and how can it benefit travelers?
So shoulder season is looking just outside the main season for a destination. So depending, for example, Europe tends to be high season from about mid-June until I would say probably the first week or so in September. But people are extending beyond that. They're starting to look into October, even into the beginning of November, or on the beginning, they're looking at end of March into April. Weather is still great. It's just not the traditional time that everybody tends to flock there due to different things, whether it's school or work. But if you look at that, you tend to find some better prices and still decent weather, fewer crowds, which can really make it much more enjoyable.
Yes, makes perfect sense. All right, Wendy, thank you so much. Wendy Marley from AAA Northeast. We appreciate all this great advice.
Yeah, thank you.